which we didn't take. Obviously, Guiseley started the brighter, I thought. But once we got, used to the formation that they were playing and we were playing, even in the first half, I thought we were the team who had the better opportunities. They had a bit more of the ball, I would say. But we had the better opportunities. We scored just before half time. And then all second half, I think, apart from their goal, which was a great finish, we've bossed the game. But if opportunities like we had, in front, clear opportunities, they weren't like hard. We haven't even hit the targets on most occasions. Got to take your chances, and I just thought a bit today we lacked a little bit of thought and a little bit of know-how. Have a few of them switched off, that'll get labelled at us. I don't think so. They're not a bad side. But overall, you've got to put your chances away. Goals change games. They had 2 or 3 chances, they put 2 of them away. And we've had probably 8 or 9 and scored 1, so that's what happens in football.
They scored 2 really good goals, like you said, didn't they? Good free kick and a nice little chip finish by Wilson, and the second one. But should Matty McGinn have not tried to intercept the ball, do you think?
I think on both occasions we got a free kick away on the edge of the box, that wrong side of the man for the free kick. But then the free kick, should John save it? I don't know. I can't see from where we were. Second goal, Matty's gambled, which you can't do. If he stands close to him, just marks his man. And that's a difference. That's a difference. What I said before about people switching off. That's the prime example. There was other things that I wasn't happy with in general play that we never thought our way through. But overall, we've bossed the game. In the second half, we've bossed the game. We've had all the chances, but as I said before, you've got to take them.
George went off at half time. How's that?
He's got a bad Achilles. We've got Linney out, as you know, so pretty thin on the ground in terms of centre backs. It's put young Lewis Turner in there. He I thought done well alongside Dom. So 2 lads of 20 years of age at centre back. But that's what they're there for. They're there to be used. They're there to be seen what they can do. We've just said in there to them, if people think they're gonna just go through the motions for 4 games, and then they're at the wrong club. You can't be too critical, because I thought overall we were the better team. But some glaring errors. Not just in terms of the goals, but just in general play that people couldn't be bothered telling other people to go and do that. To go and do certain things in certain situations. So they'd have to knock that out of them before Wednesday night.
I was going to say, we turn our attentions now to the Cheshire Senior Cup final on Wednesday. Has George got a chance of playing in that one?
I don't know. He's got a tight Achilles, sore Achilles. It's a dangerous injury to have, because obviously if that goes, it's possibly career over. So it's important that you make sure that he's fully fit before he comes back. So we just have to take it as we go and see where we are. But Lewis was fine in there. But disappointed that we haven't took our opportunities today.
You expecting a tough game on Wednesday against Stalybridge?
I think so. Stalybridge, I've had nothing to play for a while, so I'm sure they'll be trying to win the game. They've probably seen this result and thought that 1 or 2 of our lads may be on their holidays, but we'll be up for it. We'll be ready. We need to be a little bit more clever, a little bit more cute. I didn't think we got the rub of the green decision-wise a lot of the time either. But I suppose that's football.
Definitely, but just one word. Ends the 30-game unbeaten run. I know you're disappointed after a defeat today, but still you can reflect on that as an incredible achievement.
Yeah, we can. We've obviously along those 30 games, we've had a fantastic run. But it's just disappointing, that we've won the league last week and we've come here, obviously knowing that these guys are going to, want to prove a point after us demolishing them at home. And to be honest, most of the games today we've been the better side, but it's just disappointing that we've lost in the way we have, because it's 2 mistakes really. Free kick that we should never give away, wrong side of the man, and then Matty stepped in, and we've been punished where at the other end of the pitch, when we've got in and we've made some good opportunities, we haven't capitalised on it.
Important now to try and make up for this by actually putting into that final flourish really into the back end of the season with hopefully three wins and a cup final victory.
Obviously the cup final's the next one we want to do it. It's one of those things. Football's, I can get them up for there and pick. They've got to want to do that themselves. But let's not label anything at them in terms of non-try. I mean, we should have won the game here. That's the plain simple fact of the matter. We haven't on the day. I don't think these lads are going to switch off and prepare themselves for the summer holidays. It's just a case now of making sure that we put the little things right, because I'm still looking. If we can't go and do the simple things here, we ain't going to be able to do the simple things in the conference, and without being disrespectful in any way because of what's been achieved. I expect to see the simple things done right, because the simple things in the conference against better players, against better forwards, will be the difference between winning and losing games of football. And we haven't done that here this afternoon, and that's the most disappointing thing the whole afternoon.
It's a professional attitude, isn't it, really?
It's not the attitude as much. I don't think we can't label the attitude at them. It's glaring errors. It's little things. I've just spoke to them in there about, Wilson pulls on Matty. We know why, because he thinks he can go and win the header. Similar to us with Hanks on the other side. But then if he's not going to win the header, someone's got to go get round and get the cover. We still never done it in the 90th minute when he had the free kick. Just simple things like that, saying, right, you come out there, I'll go and win this header. Or if you're not going to go and win the header, then make sure you're in the channel for the second ball. We never did that all day, and that they're basic defensive, and if you go in the conference, believe me, they'll pick up on every little not weakness, but everything that can gain their advantage that they can. And if we don't be more vocal and take responsibility, then you'll get turned over. And I'm a big believer in the big thing about football. You can be the best technical player in the world. You don't understand the game, no good to anyone. So at the higher levels, and that's why you probably find a lot of good technical players don't go on and play in the Football League or the conference, because they don't know the other side. And the other side, knowing football, is bigger than any technical ability, and we've got to make sure that we do that.
That's a big thing now. Between now and the end of the season, it's lessons, isn't it? It's really pointing out things which are going to happen in this league that won't happen in.
It's lessons, and I'm looking at individuals. We've got to look at individuals and say, right, we know we're going to have to go in the trenches next year. We've been in the trenches this year at times, and the lads have been fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But now, we've got to have to go. We know we're probably going to be defending more than attacking in the conference. And I've got to be able to see, when chips are down, who's going to get the shape right, who's going to get in the right positions, who's going to do things correctly, or who's going to be a little bit of a maverick, because mavericks don't make football teams, and it's all about attitude now, because professional players who want to go on and play the next level and the next level are the ones who take things on board and do it. But let's not get too carried away. We've been a better team here this afternoon.
Cheers, Dave.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Appreciate that. Thank you.